Hey everyone, how you doing? Motorized Pariah here. I thought today bring you another video about just some of the VoiceAttack game controls that I do, and I thought I would actually show some of the Elden Ring stuff. So for the first video, if you watched it, I did Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3 I actually played after Elden Ring. I've been playing Elden Ring for quite some time, and used to use Drag and Dictate, but then switched over to VoiceAttack and really helped me out. So yeah, I thought maybe I would work on that today. I want to try something. I'm actually going to try a different build. I'm going to try using daggers, and I'm going to demonstrate how to sort of change a macro so that we have different timing for the weapon attacks. So I'm just going to go over here and I'm going to open up my my VoiceAttack window so you can see here profiles. I have Dark Souls 3 chosen. So I'm going to go to ER, Elden Ring, and let's open up the profile so we can have a look. And actually, let's close that for now. Let's get into the game first and take a look around. Alright. I'm actually in a load game. I think this was the last one played. Yeah, it's been a while since I played, so you can see here I've got some characters. My son also has some characters on here as well. But here's my main, so Junis 220. So right now I'm just on the precipice of finishing New Game Plus, moving into New Game Plus 2. I'm not gonna do a lot of playing today as far as trying to beat anything, because that's ridiculous. I don't know why I have such a hard time with Elden Beast, but I really do. But let's go back. I'll show you a few voice commands. So if I want to face the camera forward, front, right, it's just the camera center. Obviously I want to sprint, so I can just hold down my mouse key. If you were here for Dark Souls 3, you'll know that I have dodge or sprint tied to my one mouse button that I have use of. But I also have macros if I don't feel like holding down the mouse button, so speed run. That's one. And if I want to stop, I can just say slow down. So that stops the speed run. I also have just straightforward, if I just want to move, auto run. So that's just a slower pace. Stop moving. Now if you remember from Dark Souls 3, if you were watching last time, I'd actually changed the macro. Instead of, I changed it to do, and the reason I had done that is because interact was just, it sounded too much like attack, and in Dark Souls I was using attack as my main offensive macro, so I changed it. In Elden Ring it still is that. I haven't changed it, so let's see. I might change it today if we're using daggers, but let's just interact. We'll just rest at the grace. Alright, so let's check out, let's go check out what we have. So right now I'm using Rivers of Blood. So pretty straightforward right now. So, strike. And then what I did is, if I wanted to do the ashes connected, so if I wanted to do Corpse Piler, then for those of you who have played before, you know that that's like a 3 action combo, but I found again that 3 was too committal, like it was binding me into the animation. I'd always get hit, so I just brought it down to 2. And the macro, if I remember, the one I used is Bloody. Yeah, so there you go. So that's what I did for basically using the ashes twice. The other thing that I can use if I want to use ashes is simply say ashes, ashes, ashes. So there we go, that was the full combo, just by saying ashes 3 times. Camera movement is a lot less sensitive for some reason in Elden Ring, as it is in Dark Souls. So I actually have like camera left, look up, look down, and it just makes it a bit easier. Go to sleep. So the reason you hear me say that was actually a dragon command. So I have dragon on in the background, but I have it in sleep mode. But yeah, sometimes it'll turn on just basically by something I've said. Dragon thinks I say, wake up, go to sleep. Yeah, so there you go. When I was saying look up, dragon thinks I'm saying the wake up command. So just have to be careful with that, because sometimes dragon can actually mess up your gameplay if you already have VoiceAttack running, because it's going to do its own thing, which might conflict with what you're doing. What else? Sorry, I don't want to show you here. So obviously you can see I've got some magic spells. Right now I've got the Ancient Dragon Lightning Strike I was using to beat Placidus Axe. So if I just say cast, it's just a regular attack. But to power that up, if, as you know, and you're playing Elden Ring, if you hold down the button, it'll make it powerful. So then I use this command, and if you remember from my Dark Souls 3, I was actually using it just as a regular attack to hold down the fire spew. But in this game, this is where the macro originates. So if I say charge magic, see how it holds it down and does a bigger charge. And again, I maximize that so that I did the timing so that it did the powerful attack without going too long. And again, that was key in my fight with Placidus Axe, because again, if it went too long, he just sort of hit you and messed everything up. You'll see that I'm running low on FP, which is that blue bar up top in the middle, the magic potion. And I wanted to write a macro that could just get me that really quick. When I was just using Dragon, it was really tedious, because I believe the character key to change my item was the letter C. And with Dragon, a really easy way to do that is to say the word that goes with the letter, in this case Charlie. So I'd have to say press Charlie, item, or yeah, see, there you go. It wasn't even an item because it was another key character anyway. So with VoiceAttack, again, the beauty of the system being able to use macros is that you don't need to do single key instructions. You can write a macro. So I wanted to do something that was sort of unique and didn't sound like anything else. So here we go. I want to fill up my blue bar. I want to fill up my FP with my Estus, or my flask, I guess. This is Elden Ring. So I'm going to say grape juice. And you'll see that it went through, drank down the potion, and then went back to my regular potion. Really key. If I want to manually switch through the items, in Dark Souls I changed it to satchel. In Elden Ring it's still the old one, which is backpack, 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 backpack. So that just goes through, and it's a bit slower and cumbersome. But again, you can write macros if you keep your item tier, or if you keep your item order, I should say, in the same order, then basically you can just write a macro to do it if you want. So for example, I have my lamp on my 3rd slot, so whenever I'm in a cave, I always say not here, but if I'm in a cave and I want to use my lamp, I just say light my way. And again, it lights the lamp and then puts me back to my 1st slot. And then it won't do it here because I'm not in an area where I can call my ash summons. But right now I use 2 summons I either use Black Knife Tish or Mimic, so I think right now I've got Tish on there, so if I were to be in a place where I could call him, I would simply say Black Knife. And you see that first it drinks the physique seed, and then I can't cast it here, but so it drinks the physique, which in this case eliminates the use of FP, and then calls the summon, and it does that all with just one macro. So again, if prior to that, especially with Dragon, you know, it was like, you know, press Charlie, press 1, press Charlie, press 1, press Charlie. Like, it was a whole ordeal. And you can imagine in the thick of battle, how having to navigate that process with all those single voice commands would have been a huge ordeal. So yeah, that's sort of some of the main Elden Ring commands. Obviously I can change magic as well. Magic, 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 magic. So again, just cycling through whatever ones I have on there is I can just go through that way. Alright, let's why don't we go to a different area? This area is boring. Why don't we go to let's go back to our home base. Map. So whenever you open the map in Elden Ring, it zooms in sort of by default. You know, again, prior to having voice commands, I wasn't even able to zoom out because it's on mouse wheel. For some reason, From Software doesn't let you remap your map commands, so I was able to change that. So zoom out, zoom out, zoom out. It keeps not picking up what I'm saying. If you can see the recognition window, it's saying cement or zoom in. Let's try it again. Zoom out. Zoom out. Oh my god, why is it saying cement? This literally has never been a thing. Zoom out. Zoom out. Oh my god, seriously. I'll just double check that command is still the way it is. I don't know why it wouldn't be, but I'll double check just in case. Yeah, no, it's still zoom out. Alright, let's try this again. Zoom out. Oh my god. Zoom out. Yeah, alright, well that's pretty freaking weird. I really don't know why it's doing that, so... it literally has never done it to me before until just today. It's possible that... Let's go back in here. I did switch computers, and I know with VoiceAttack it does say sometimes there might be a problem, so let's change it. I'm going to add the word map in here. I mean, I didn't think it would be a problem. It hasn't really been a problem changing computers so far, but you never know. So let's try that. Press OK, then we have to press apply, otherwise it won't. Alright, let's try again. Map, zoom out. Map, zoom out. Yeah, it's not, it's for some reason, it's really determined that I'm saying cement. Map, zoom out. Hey! Party time! Map, zoom out. Hey! So let's go, let's go here. Church of Eli, or Ella. That's a pretty common spot, everyone loves to hang out. Let's see if the other zoom works. Zoom in. Yeah, that's so weird, eh? Map, zoom out. Zoom in. Oh, there you go. Execute. I want to show you something here. So sometimes when you pull up a menu, you want to press the first default. So for me, that command is execute. But let's say, for example, I didn't want to. So either I want to cancel, or sometimes when you pull up an in-game menu, it'll be on cancel, but you actually want to go to OK. So it's pretty simple. I just say, don't execute. And it goes to the other option. Execute. Execute. So there we go. I mean, I could have used the mouse to click on OK as well, but... So here we are. So let's check what weapons we have. I think I want to do a dagger attack. Again, not something I would have been able to do before, simply because the response time would be too fast. But in Dark Souls, I did learn that I can sort of do it pretty quickly. So let's give it a run. Let's change out our gear. So equipment. So when I say that macro, obviously it opens up the equipment menu. So let's go. No, I need a good dagger. Oh, there it is. All right. So let's use Viduvia. I don't think I have two. Let's just try one hand for now. And then we'll go back. So let's take a... Oh, I don't know why I did that, but... Strike. Double strike. Double strike. I thought that was a macro. But let's go do a little bit of exploring now. Exit. Let's go check out our macros. Alright, so I thought that double... No, it's not. Where's strike? Shield, fishing, backpack. It's sort of alphabetical. Let's go down. So I see that I have... Okay, let's try that. Super strike. So that's 3 strikes, but obviously pretty slow. You have to have patience. I've never used the dagger, so I have no idea what I'm even doing. Alright, exit. So let's try first picking up that timing. What I'm going to do, because that one was for I don't know what sword. It might have been my Bloodhound blade. The timing for that. So what I want to do is I want to actually duplicate this and make a backup of it, because I don't want to have to remember the timing if I go back to that weapon. So I am going to use dragging here, because for me to click my right mouse button is a little tricky. So again, I'm going to use dragging here to do that. So wake up, mouse right click, go to sleep. So we're just going to say duplicate, and then I'm going to call this Super Strike BK. Oh. See how it was executing the command because I said it? Okay, so BK, wake up, blood. Go to sleep. I think it was for Bloodhound Blade. It's been a while, but I think so it was, so I'm going to make a backup of that. Alright, so now I can go edit the original. So we'll see here that my key presses are just the number 2, and that's my right-handed strike. I've got 3 of them, and then in between I have a 1-second pause. And again, for the sword, Bloodhound, or even Rivers of Blood, I think that 1 second pause is necessary for the animation. But let's bring that down because it's a dagger. So it's probably not needing that whole time. Wake up. 0.5. 0.5. Go to sleep. So let's try that. We'll just try for the first one. If it works, we'll duplicate it. Super Strike. Alright, so 0.5 works. Let's see if we can get a little faster. Exit. What do you think? Let's try 3 and 0.3. That might be pushing it, but there's only one way to find out. Alright, we change the timing. Press OK. Press apply. Super Strike. Ooh, 0.3 does work. Exit. So then let's put that third one on 0.3. Well, yeah. And then we'll see if all 3 work with that timing. So what you can't see is I've got an on-screen keyboard. So I'm just typing it in. I'm using the Windows on-screen keyboard, which is pretty good. I mean, I like it for gameplay because some of the other screen keyboards you can buy or purchase, they're a little laggy with gameplay, whereas Windows is pretty direct. So I just like using the Windows keyboard. So there we go. Change that. Okay. Apply. Alright, let's try it. Super Strike. Ooh. Pretty fancy. Alright, let's go kill somebody with this. I don't know if it's build up equipment. Yeah, I have not put any I haven't leveled it up at all, so it's gonna be pretty weak, but yeah. We'll go kill a chump and see what happens. Speed run. Target. Slow down. Super Strike. Super Strike. Super Strike. So remember, I don't know if you remember, but if you watch it in Dark Souls, I wrote a macro called Take That. Unfortunately, I don't have that here yet. I will probably work on that at some point. I don't want to bore you with it, but in the meantime, it's still just interact. Alright, well that worked out pretty good. Now, let's go back. I want to do two-handed dagger. Because that's badass. Speed run. Slow down. I don't need to go all the way back, I guess, because whatever. Alright. Equipment. So right now I have this in here. My claw mark seal for casting. I could leave it there and just add another blade here. And then use my switch right and left technique to double hand. What I am going to do though instead is I'm actually going to get rid of this. I want to show you a macro. So if I want to get rid of something, instead of like pressing R, which again would be more like a dragging thing. But because I have VoiceAttack, I can say whatever I want, so ditch that. So it just gets rid of it. Alright, let's go grab another dagger. See how fast we can get going here. Alright, these are all short swords. Different Stone Chris. Scarlet Rock Builder. Ooh, on Scorpion Stinger, let's do that. So again, it's pretty weak. I mean, I haven't leveled it up, obviously. Now, you're gonna have to forgive me a little bit of trial and error here, because I've never done 2 daggers. So it's in my left hand, I believe. For that to work, I haven't written a macro for it yet, but that is my magic hand usually, so I'm going to use the magic macro and see what happens. Cast. Oh, yeah. Cast. Cast. Alright. So I guess, I wonder if it does 3 or just 2. Cast. 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 Yeah, I think it's just a 2. Alright. So let's go write a macro called daggers. Exit. So what I'm going to do, similar to what I did before, because we already have... Actually, no, let's go to our... Alright, here we go. So let's, we're going to duplicate this. Wake up. Mouse right click. Go to sleep. And we're going to call it... Daggers. Sorry for the slow typing, but I'm literally doing 1 letter at a time. I could open Dragon to dictate it instead, but to be honest, with VoiceAttack open and Dragon, it adds a lot of nonsense that just ends up being more of a hassle. Okay, so you'll see here, we already have our press 3, which is my left hand. So we're going to want to add a pause, right? Because we're going to want to add two attacks. So let's add a pause. Let's go with 0.5 for now. 0.3 might be too much. Let's go 0.5. And then we're going to add another key press. So whenever you open up this menu, which for some reason is not opening on OBS, my apologies. Anyway, it basically opens up a sub-menu that says, you know, what do you want to press. So I'm going to say press 3. Right, I'm going to say OK. So there we have our press 3, then a 0.5 pause, and then another press 3, so let's see what happens. Press OK, apply, daggers. No, 0.5 is too quick. The animation's too long, okay. Exit. So now we gotta go and slow that down a bit. So we're at 0.5, what we're going to do is, let's bring it down to, let's go to 0.8. Hopefully that'll be enough. If not, then we may have to go to 1 second. Alright, so 0.8. So I know this seems like a lot of trial and error, and well, to be honest, it is. This is how you make macros. You know, you try to get your timing perfect, obviously. You want to be efficient in gameplay, so you want to get those macros as quickly as you can. Okay, let's try it. Daggers. Nice. Perfect. Alright, let's go kill something. Speed run. There's a jump up here somewhere. By a fire. Slow down. kill the deer. Target. Daggers. 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 Nice. Interact. So I don't know what the ashes are for Redubious, but let's see. Ashes. I wonder what, bloody. Yeah, I don't know if there's a third. Ashes. 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 Yeah, I have a feeling that you can just keep doing that, spamming it. Well, I see you get over there. So try it. Target. Ashes. 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 Wait, I don't work. Ashes. Ashes. Careful. Switch right. Okay, for some reason, put the dagger in my hand. Ashes. 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 So you can see the problem there. I mean, besides the obvious. Here, let's juice up here just so we don't get killed. Potion. So the problem there is that you can see when you're not doing a full macro and you're just doing like the single attack or ashes, it's sort of like you get your timing messed up and you have to really be on point. Whereas if you can get a macro that spams a few strikes in a row, it sort of frees you up. Obviously, it ties you into the animation, which does sometimes suck. Obviously, these are low-level grunts. I mean, they're pretty easy to kill. Fighting something like Millennia or Radagon is going to be a different story as far as, getting tied into these long animations. But for most average mobs, it's pretty good to have it. The only one I have right now is the one for Rivers of Blood. Corpse Pile, which is bloody, and it does 2 in a row. So let's see. Bloody. Bloody. Yeah, see, there's a big delay there. Bloody. Bloody. I'm going too soon. Interesting. Let's try it one more time. I'm trying to get 2 combos in a row. So 4 strikes in a row. Bloody. Bloody. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, that's sort of a little bit weird, but I wonder if there's a charge attack. Let's see. Charge attack. No, it's just a regular strike. Charge magic. No, it's just a regular. Alright. Oh, something that I want to show you. God bless, man. Let me tell you, when I played this game first time through with just Dragon, getting Torrent was a nightmare in of itself. So actually, I'm going to go through and show you with Dragon. I'm actually going to turn off VoiceAttack, and I'll demonstrate a macro that I wrote. Exit. So I wanted something clever for when I just wanted to turn VoiceAttack off. So I'm going to close this window. I'm going to close this command window here. So when I just wanted it to shut down and turn the mic off, Unfortunately, there is no way to turn the mic on. You have to do it manually with the mouse. Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, it would be nice, but that's okay. Give me a break. So you see the mic turned off when I said that. Now it's not listening, so unfortunately no more voice commands would work, but let me show you when I was using Dragon, what I had to do to like call Torrent. Wake up. Press exit. Press escape. Press right. Press echo. Press escape. Go to sleep. So you can see 4 voice commands to call the horse, which, you know, in many instances is A, just annoying, and B, if you're ever in a battle situation or you're being attacked by 80 million hordes, you know, you need to get out of there fast. So that just wasn't working for me. So let's go back. I gotta actually use Dragon to get out of here to go back and turn on voice attack. So wake up. Press escape. Go to sleep. So there, we turn the mic back on. I'm gonna take off the horse because I want to show you the full effect. My pride and joy. Oh, I don't get attacked by bats. Alright, go. Ride horse. Come on. I can't tell you. The first time I, wrote that macro, I was literally on the verge of tears. To not have to go through all those commands, those voice commands, just to get the damn horse, was just amazing. And then what I'll do, if I'm riding Torrent, again, I don't want to sit here I'm using my mouth with my joystick, so anytime I'm running forward, if you run forward for a long time, you know, your lips get tired. You know, just the way it is. So what I'll do is I'll just say auto run. Right? And then obviously if I click my mouse button, I speed up. And I don't want to fight anyone. So I'm just going to go up here to my grace, ride horse, interact. Oh, you see how I'm still moving? Right? I forgot to disengage auto run, so stop moving. Stop running. So that is interact. That is the thing with this game. When you use voice attack for any game. Especially if you have macros that lock in. So something like auto running or whatever, you have to remember to stop it. Now I do have a kill all command, which is stop everything. Which literally stops everything that's happening in voice attack. I don't often remember that. I try and write opposite commands for whatever it is I'm doing. So auto run, you know, I complement that with stop running. Speed run, I complement with slow down. The reason being, why don't I just use stop running in both cases? Just because different keys are being pressed. It might work, but at the time I just wrote 2 different ones. So yeah, you really gotta make sure you know what you're saying. You know, connecting your brain with what you want to do verbally is a lot different than the muscle memory of fingers. So, you know, it does take some practice. For anyone who's using macros just for some added functionality, that's great. It's not so bad. For anyone who's using it like I am for a necessity, you know, it does take time to get used to, and it does take time to practice doing it. So, you know, but hey, it's I mean, you know, voice attack has been such a liberating piece of software, and you know, we just can't thank the developers enough. It's been great. Before we sign off, why don't we go try, let's call up our summons, and let's try and clear this village with our daggers. Oh god. I'm totally gonna die. Target. Daggers. 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 Potion. Interact. Black knife. Alright, enough of this garbage. Let's let Tish take care of it. When in doubt, go Tish. Target. Daggers. Daggers. Target. Yeah. Target. Daggers. 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 Potion. Potion. Oh, good dogs. Potion. Daggers. Bloody. 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 Potion. Bloody. Target. Well, without any level below my daggers, holy shit. That is not easy. Thank you, Tish. Let's go kill that dog. Target. Daggers. Daggers. That's right, you damn dirty dog. Target. Daggers. 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 Front. Well, I don't know. I think that's pretty much it. I think we killed most people here. I just wanted to demo. Anyway, yeah, I mean, you know, I don't know if daggers would be my thing. I enjoy the fast attack. Obviously, I need to level them up. Using some stones. I don't know if I'm going to do that. See, I contemplated doing a full new character playthrough. Streaming it for you guys, and maybe, who knows, maybe that's what I'll do, but I just wanted to show you guys how to write some macros today. And we did that, so let's go back to our grace and then we'll sign off. Speed run. See you, suckers. I kick your dead body. I kick your dead body. I kick your dead body. I'm not a very nice hero. Slow down. Of course, that's the wonder of Elden Ring. I say hero. I mean, are we actually the hero? I don't know. Sometimes I think we're the bad guy. Alright, guys, interact. Interact. It's been a slice. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I mean, this is a channel where I'm going to do accessibility stuff. I'm also going to do some gameplay videos. I'll be honest, I won't be so polite when I do those. These accessibility videos are really more just to sort of show people what to do, and I gameplay. I get a little ragey, and there might be the odd cuss word. But for these, I try and keep it pretty clean. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot. And this is Motorized Pariah signing off. Talk to you soon. Bye.